Hey guys, it's Peyton. Welcome to another episode of Welcome to the Party. Today I'm going to be walking you through a leg and glute exercise workout here on the beautiful beaches of Florida. Let's get the party started. For the first exercise, we're going to go straight into doing squats. I like doing my squats with a band. I think it activates your glutes a lot more as opposed to if you don't use a band at all. You can do light, medium, or heavy, whatever you think is at your level, go with that to where you're not going to injure yourself. We're going to go ahead and pick up our dumbbells. We have our band on, and we are going to put the dumbbells right on our shoulders. You want your feet shoulder length apart. You want to implant your feet firmly into the ground, and whenever you're squatting down, make sure you're putting most of your weight into the heels of your feet. This will start to activate your glutes, and whenever you come up, squeeze at the top. So you're going to do that 10 times in 4 rounds. Just so you can see what I'm talking about, I have my feet here, weight is back, you're going to push down, and when you come up, squeeze. You should start to feel the burn right in the bottom of your glutes as well as in your legs. Whew. It's getting hot. One thing that I really like about the band whenever you are doing your squats, whether this be with the dumbbells or on the Smith machine, is it almost ensures that your legs stay in place and that you're not moving around. And you want it to be an equal balance where you're distributing your weight. If you catch yourself leaning more to one side over the other, typically it's your less dominant leg where you'll see that. So if you can see, whenever I'm doing this workout, once my legs are planted, they're not moving. And again, make sure you're squeezing all the way at the top so you feel it in your butt. The next exercise we're going to go into is a split squat. And we're going to take our dumbbell and hold it at our shoulders. One thing that's, again, really important about this exercise is how you're pushing off your legs. Just like with the squat, you want it on the heels of your feet. You're going to put whatever leg you're working out in front. You're going to have your back leg with hardly any weight on it. And whenever you're going down, make sure your body, I'm going to turn so you guys can see, make sure your body is slightly tilted over at a 25-degree angle. Weights are up. Whenever you go down, you're pushing right at the center of your foot. We're going to switch legs. So same thing. Make sure that front leg is firmly planted. You want hardly any weight on your back leg. Think of this as just to mobilize yourself and to keep your balance. Have your weights up, slightly pinch forward. You're going to go down, push up, go down, push up. And where you really want to be feeling this, I'm going to drop my weight to show you. Whenever you're going down and you have it slightly pinched up, you want to feel it in the low part of your booty and the high part of your hamstring. I'm going to pick up my other weight. And again, get right into it. This is a great exercise too, whenever you want to target both your legs and your butt. All right. Also, I know I'm not looking, whenever you're doing this workout, although I'm looking at you guys, it's best to be looking about 4 feet right out in front of you to ensure that you keep your body tilted. Take a little breather before we go into our next exercise. This exercise that we're going into is going to be great for targeting your glutes. It's actually one of my favorite exercises to do to grow your glutes, but man, is it hard. So get ready, grab a drink of water, and let's get into it. So for this next exercise, we're going to be doing Bulgarian squats. You want your legs to be shoulder length apart, and you want to have them slightly tilted out at about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to pick up both my weights so I have something really heavy to work with. Do whatever feels best for you at your own discretion. You don't want to be lifting so heavy where you feel like you're about to hurt your back. You really do want to be feeling this again in your glutes and in your legs. With this exercise, you are going to pick up your weight. You want to be leaning slightly forward, kind of have that pinch in your hip, and you want to go down and pulse up. You don't want to come all the way up so you can feel it right in your glutes. So we're going to do 15 pulses, and then we're going to go 5 full range of motion. I think we're at 6. So you want to stop right here. Push up right here. So whenever you're doing these pulses, although I'm looking again at you guys, make sure you look straight down and ahead to ensure that you're tilted over. When you're pushing off, push with the heels of your feet. This will make sure you're getting your hamstrings, your butt, and your quads. So now that we have 15 pulses, we're going to go into 5 full range of motion. Here we go. 1, 2, and then whenever you get to the top, again, make sure you're squeezing your butt to activate those glutes. 5. So that was our first round. You want to do that exercise 4 times. Remember, when you're pulsing, you barely come up. You don't want to lock your knees all the way up the top, but you should be feeling these small pulses right in your glutes and in the tops of your hamstring. All right, we're going to go in full range of motion. Squeeze at the top, come down slow, squeeze at the top. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, guys. For the last exercise of this workout, we're going to end it absolutely annihilating our glutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that band again, put it just right above your knees. We're going to take our dumbbells. You're going to go ahead and place the weight of your dumbbells right here. Have your feet planted. And again, you want them angled out at about a 45-degree angle. And you're going to squeeze at the top. So we're going to do this 15 by 5 times. And on the last rep, we are going to go until you give up. So you can't go any longer. And again, whenever you come up to the top, squeeze, go slow down, and have it nice and controlled. This is great for growing your glutes. Also, the band here will stabilize to make sure that you keep your hips in alignment. And on the last rep, hold for 10 seconds at the top. All right, guys, I'm on my last rep. I'm doing this with you. I'm going to go until I can't any longer, and this will be the last bit of our workout. So here we go. And I think the most important part when you're doing these, aside from keeping it controlled and steady, is that part of having your legs angled out, your feet angled out, because this will ensure that you're targeting right in here in your glute area. Whenever you have them straight, you're going to feel it more in your quads. Whenever you're on your last rep, going until you can't go anymore, you're gonna hold at the top for 10 seconds. Even whenever you feel like you can't, this is gonna target all those little muscles that you don't necessarily work when you're on those big machines at the gym. A lot of my Pilates girls know what I'm talking about. And whenever you want to get super toned, it's those little muscles that count. I'm going to just hold it. Good job, everybody. I hope you made it through that workout. All right, guys, good job finishing that workout. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Welcome to the Party. And make sure you keep up with those 4 exercises to keep your legs nice and toned and your booty nice and juicy. Make sure you tune in next week to keep up with the party.